Happy New Year, guys. We have come to the end of the year. For those of you who chose to watch this review, a gigantic thank you. I mean, if I could, I'd step out of this screen that I'm in right now and hug you, or, you know, at least give you a pat on the back, you know, something, a handshake, whatever. But I can't, so just thank you, really. It's been a good year. Now let's look at a film that stars a man who was last seen by most fashioning a red cape and tights. That's right, Brandon Routh in Crooked Arrows. Seems kind of fitting since 2013 brings us a new Man of Steel. Crooked Arrows played for 1 week only during the same week as High School and even at the same theater. I wanted to see it that week, but life happened. I did see High School though, as you might recall. That was an interesting movie. Crooked Arrows is directed by Steve Rash. Check out some of this guy's filmography. Xenon Z3, you know, that TV movie for like Disney Channel. American Pie Presents, Bandcamp, Bring It On, All or Nothing, Bring It On, In It to Win It, and Road Trip, Beer Pong. Not everything that he's made, but a majority of what he's made. I'm sure the Academy is impressed. Besides the aforementioned Routh, the film stars Gil Birmingham, Chelsea Ricketts, and Crystal Allen. The story is centered around a Native American lacrosse team making its way through a prep school league tournament. There's a lot more that goes on, as you can imagine, but that's the part that matters. And to my surprise, it actually didn't suck. It's not great, or even good for that matter, but it does have a heart, and it's a decent sports game. First, we'll deal with the good. The acting is decent. The performances, much like the players in the game, progressively get better as the story unfolds. I was never bored with the film, but I never really got into it either. The lacrosse scenes are filmed and edited in a fine way. They're passable. There's a great deal of spirituality that's embedded in the dialogue, which does help move the story forward and also helps us learn about these characters more, you know, gives them development. But then there's all the issues. And believe me, there are as many issues here as there are lost lacrosse balls. The script is pretty horrific and could have gone through some major rewrites. The inevitability of certain moments sometimes becomes too dead obvious and takes away from a meant-to-be emotional moment. There were certain parts in the film where I thought that one thing would surely happen based on what I know about movies and this genre in particular, but then the film surprised me and did something different. That made me happy, because I felt like with those choices, the writer didn't feel the requirement to meet each cliche eye to eye. I like when writers stray away from the expected to do something different. It gives me hope for the future. Another issue this film has is that all the lacrosse players were stock cardboard cutouts with no original motives or stories. They were literally who you would expect them to be, and that was a letdown. One smaller issue that I had, and this is really just me, it's not the film at all. I'm not a lacrosse fan. When it comes to sports movies, I generally like baseball, basketball, and occasionally football. I just found it very hard to get into the action in the very beginning. I mean, I got used to it, you know, and by the end I was like, this is pretty cool, but I'm not really all that inspired to go out and play it, you know. That said though, if you do play lacrosse, I can't guarantee that you'll like it. So while I did enjoy this film, I can't say that you need to rush it into your top 5. Or 10 for that matter. I give Crooked Arrows 3 out of 5 stars. It works for what it's trying to do, but doesn't go any further than that, unfortunately. It's basically a formula movie with ancestors thrown in for heart. Take it or leave it. It's up to you. Always has been. See you soon.